Hi, I'm Rob King. Here I am in the Canary Islands and I've just visited the Malpeis Brewery. Now, this was an interesting visit because it did say drop in at any time to visit the brewery, which I did, and it was unavailable for me to view. Never mind, I still came away with 7 bottles of their different craft beers to try. If you do visit, it's a lovely little location. However, don't get caught out by the olives and chips aren't actually olives and crisps. So we didn't quite get the chips we were looking for. But meanwhile, there are 3 main drinks that they advertise a lot on their website. The first is a blonde ale, Jable, a red IPA, Malpeis, and also a bock called Both. So we're going to try these 3 first of all and see how they all turn out. The Jable is a blonde ale. According to their site, it is a beer with a light foam and golden colour, aromas of citrus and thyme, a medium body and low bitterness. Reduced to whatever glassware is available. Well, lovely carbonation for a start. Definitely has a wonderful golden colour to it. Very pleasant aroma. Citrus. Can't quite get the time, but let's give it a try. Now, this comes in at 5.3% and is 26 IBUs. Well, that is very nice indeed. So it does make up a little bit for my failed visit. Very light mouthfeel. Very nice indeed. Colour, carbonation, aroma and flavour, all very simple. Nothing particularly to jump home about. Perhaps actually a little higher bitterness than I was expecting from the description. Although it's a blonde ale rather than an IPA, it does have that nice IPA kick on the end with a level of bitterness. First one down. Very good indeed. Now, Jable is named after the white sand present on the beaches of Lanzarote. But drink number 2, which is Bomija, I think that's probably how you pronounce the J, is named after the reddish colour that also gives its name to the land of Lanzarote. And as you can see from the pour, this has a much deeper reddish hue, a nice creamy foamy head. And the hop aroma is outstanding. This is my cup of tea when it comes to beer. I am liking this one lots. Now, the description is an amber colour with a creamy and persistent foam, check. Notable hop aroma, check. With hints of peach and apricot. Interesting. Yes, you do get a lovely fruity aroma. Although the bitterness on this is supposed to be a little higher, it does seem to be a little smoother than the blonde ale. That is a bit peculiar. It does have a lovely, long, lingering flavour though. Out of 2, this one's certainly ahead of the game so far. Cheers, we'll be back later for number 3. This is the Rof, which is a bock, which should be a type of German dark lager. However, the description on the website talks of dense foam, coffee, toffee, banana and caramel notes, none of which you would tend to associate with a bock, and you would associate more with a stout. So this is going to be interesting. Well, from that pour, it is hard to tell. Carbonation is definitely a lager, not a stout. But the aroma, wow. Yeah, definitely toffee, coffee. Bit of dark chocolate in there. Let's give it a try. Gosh, this is somewhere in the middle. I was expecting more of a stout flavour based on the description, and that's exactly what we've got. So it's less of a lager and more of a stout, this one. Colour is very dark indeed. Head is very light, much like a stout. Yes, this is closer to a stout than it is a bock. However, still very tasty indeed. Cheers. Since the Roaf was almost a stout, I've moved on to the next one, which is called Malpeis, which is the actual Imperial Stout. Now, this one comes in at 10% ABV, whereas the Roaf was just 7%. I'm looking forward to this. Very low carbonation, as you would expect. Colour, incredibly dark. That lovely stout-like head. Very much a deep, rich, malty, very strong coffee aroma to this one. So this is the real thing. I guess the Roaf was just a very light version, and this is the deeper, stronger Imperial version. Incredibly full mouthfeel, very warming as well when you swallow this. Very slow sipping drink. This is going to make the rankings tricky. My favourite is the hazy though, and that is yet to come. Today is the one I've been looking forward to. This is Chias, or the Hazy IPA. It's coming in at 6.2% ABV, 13 EBCs and 38 IBUs of bitterness. Let's give it a try. Bigger glass for this one, and 2 bottles. Heaven. So, in terms of colour, that is a perfect hazy. In terms of carbonation, we are looking good. Nice white head. How about aroma? Oh yes. Very, very citrusy. Plenty of mango in this one. I do like a hazy IPA. Let's give it a try. This is really smooth. Really full mouthfeel, really nice aftertaste on this one. I am a very big fan of hazes, and this is an excellent example. 10 out of 10. Cheers. Hazy was fantastic, and today we move on to the IPA. The title is Palarisus. It is 5.8% by volume, 12 EBC, and a delicious 50 IBUs. Let's give it a try. As I was saying, hazes and IPAs are definitely my favourites. So these were the two that I was most looking forward to. The aroma, very tropical, a little more lightly scented than the hazy, as you would probably expect. Clarity also, can't quite see in this bubbly glass, but yet the clarity is actually very good. Lovely frothy head. Very nice indeed. That goes down very smoothly. So it does have a little bit of a higher bitterness than the hazy, but that is delicious in an IPA. It smooths out really nicely. There's no dryness or astringency on the aftertaste. It is just genuinely a delicious IPA. Well done, Malpeis, for this one. I'm glad I bought 2. Cheers everyone. One more to go. It's Christmas Eve, and the final one to try is Palate. It is a winter warmer, a spiced beer at 6.8%. This is slightly more carbonated and a little lighter than I was expecting. Both promising signs. Let's try the aroma. Oh, this is nice. The description for this beer is ginger, cinnamon and orange peel. Orange peel, definitely. A bit of ginger. This smells wonderful. Although it's a little darker here tonight, so you can't quite see, that is a much lighter colour than the stout. That has a golden hue to it. Very carbonated, really nice. Gosh, quite a few of those spicy flavours coming through. Lots of orange peel, lots of orange peel. This is absolutely wonderful. Damn, I only bought one of these. It's not quite going to match the hazy, but in terms of my top 10 list, this one is coming in pretty high. Let's have a look at the rankings for the end. Cheers everyone, happy Christmas, good health.